guys, this is Anushree from CLS Club of Young Students. In this video, we will be discussing how to find the perfect mock sequence. Before that, let me introduce myself. I'm an incoming law student at National National University of Law. I got an All India rank of 914 in CLAT 2025. Let's begin this. First point, pick up your strong section and start with that. This will help you to start with confidence and handle if it is hard. It also saves your time and so that you get heads. Now, suppose for me, English was my English was a section that was light and easy to comprehend during initial stages. So I, even if it was hard, I knew I would be able to manage it. And even on the exam day, I knew ki, okay, if English by any chance comes hard, then I will be able to, solve it, and I will not, come into that pressure ki oh nahi ho raha hai and ho raha hai. So English was something that used to absorb my pressure. So you can do the same. You can pick up whatever your strong reading section is, be it critical reasoning or legal section or English. Mostly I'll suggest go with English or logical reasoning. Next point is follow an easy and hard section pattern. This will help your brain to rest and also save time simultaneously. Now, for you have to decide what's easy for you and what's hard for you. Logical may be easy for you or logical may be hard for you. Now, you have to pattern it accordingly. What I can suggest you right now is that, like, suppose for me, English was an easy section, as I said. So I used to start with English because I knew okay, I'll be able to solve English no matter how hard it is. Okay. Then legal was it was not hard for me, um, but it needed my time and attention. So I needed that brain fresh, but I also did not wanted to attempt it in the very first go, because legal section can take your time, and if you are stuck in the very first 40-45 minutes, then there are high chances that you will miss the rest of your paper. So similarly, I used to go with English, which used to be very light and easy to comprehend for me. Second, I used to go with legal because it needed my fresh mind and time. Third, I used to go with GK because GK was something you had only two options. You either know GK or you do not know GK. So for me, it was easy. Like, it was a very crucial break that I needed after English or GK. Sometimes I also used to do English, legal, logical, and then GK. Okay. So you can plan it accordingly, and but of course, see what suits for you. My advice would be to try each and every section sequence and then see what works for you. Next, my next section would be logical, because logical was something that I needed my brain 100% to be used, because it is a very scoring section if you pay attention. But and it all this section also followed by I used to only skip GK ke liye. Like if I'm going to legal, I only have to find the legal section. So this also saved my time. Now if you pick up logical, then you pick up English, then you pick up QT, then you pick up legal. This will take a lot of time in finding the right pages of the starting of the section. So don't pick your sections in such a way. One, two shift idhar udhar theek hai, but don't make your sequence a mess, okay? And then lastly, I used to do QT because QT is something that I needed my own time to do it, and it also depended upon the number of minutes left to solve QT. So, like personally, I used to solve the whole mock. I used to try to solve the whole mock in 1 hour 45 or 1 hour 40 minutes. So mostly 15 to 20 minutes reh jate the. On the actual exam day, my I completed my four sections in 1 hour 30 minutes, because English and CR were kind of easy. Like not CR was not easy, but it was not something that took a lot of my time. So I was left with half an hour. And for somebody like me who needed time for QT, this practice actually worked. So please try it out. Next is to find what section you are scoring the highest. This will help you to prioritize things when the mock gets hard. See, so suppose you have two sections left, okay, and suppose you are now left with legal and now you are left with logical. I'm assuming, okay. So you need to check, okay, मुझे legal में मेरा एक passage बाकी है and logical में मेरा एक passage बाकी है. Where do I usually score the marks? ठीक है. अगर आपका ऐसा है कि लीगल में इफ यू अटेम्प्ट मोस्टली है चांसेस कि आपको शायद सीआर में अगर आप सपोज दोनों 5 मार्क्स के मतलब 5 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है एंड सपोज आप लीगल में सपोज यू आर स्कोरिंग 4 एंड लॉजिकल में you usually score 2 or 3 and sometimes 4, so you need to decide, okay, this time maybe my legal is a little stronger than logical, so I'll go with legal. So you need to apply when things are getting hard, because not every mock or not, it is not even fixed. Not on exam day, you will be solving each section completely and only then moving on to the next. Although this is advice, but it is not possible. So you need to be flexible. कि अगर ठीक है, अगर एक दो पैराग्राफ बचे एक ही सेक्शन के, तो how will I prioritize it? It will be depending on what you are scoring the highest, and for this you have to give a lot of marks, and you know need to know कि ठीक है, this is my strong section, this is my weaker section, or this is where I usually score marks. Okay, next is keep QT at the end. I told this, okay? QT needs a fixed period of time, that is 15 or 20 minutes max 20 minutes. I don't advise giving 20 minutes. So so even if you're good at QT, please do not attempt it first, because QT will, if see English, if you are attempting it first now, you, even if you do not know some answers, you accidentally mark wrong, but you can attempt it, right? Although if it comes hard, your accuracy may go down in English or logical or legal. But in QT, if you are not able to understand the question, you will not be able to attempt it. You will not be able to mark anything in the OMR. So please don't attempt in the starting. You can keep it in the end, or if you are very confident about your QT, keep it keep it second last, but don't keep it in the first or second section to solve. Okay, this will be a huge mistake, and you need to learn from it. Also, please try to pace up your QT game, because it will actually help if you, as I told you, it will actually help if you manage other sections and then come back to QT. Even if you're weak at QT, you will solve it eventually. My next suggestion would be to make sure to have a rough idea, but also keep it flexible. Now, you need to have a rough sequence in your mind. Okay, maybe I'll solve English, then I'll go with CR, then I'll go with GK, then legal, then QT. So this is some rough sequence you have in your mind, but you don't have to stick to it कि नहीं, अगर ये नहीं हुआ, अगर मैंने ये section से गया तो मेरा पूरा पेपर बर्बाद हो गया. You do not need to think this. This is a very regressive approach to have in your mock and on the actual exam day. Make sure that whatever you do, ठीक है, you need to understand first कि every mock is different, and hence मैं अगर ये section पकड़ रहा हूँ, तो there's a reason behind it, and I am not making a fool of myself. At the end, all I want you to say is that keep on analyzing your mocks, see what's working for you, what's not working for you. I would say till next 3 months or 4 months, you can keep on experimenting, because you never know what sequence will actually work for you, or what sequence you will have to apply on the actual exam date. We are not preparing for mocks, we are preparing for the actual exam date. So be very ready with it कि ठीक है, अगर मेरा लीगल स्ट्रॉन्ग सेक्शन होगा, बट अगर उस दिन मुझसे वो सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, शायद मैं अपना बेस्ट नहीं दे पा रही हूँ, then I will have the guts to move ahead and then come back to it later. ठीक है? So think logically, understand yourself first, and then try out different sequence. Don't stick to one sequence, but try out what works for you, see what works for you. If you need any more help, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you.